Hi, my name is Zoe Cross, and I'm here to talk about the define phase of my project. This is for fs504, Food Quality Management. Here's the general problem statement of the issue I've been having. I've been having issues starting on schoolwork and homework in a good amount of time after I get home. I keep putting it off until late, and it's leading to a lot of stress in my life. And that leads to the lack of sleep because I keep putting it off and then I have to stay up to work on it. And all of this ends up combining to me feeling more tired and me feeling really disappointed in myself. And then all of that contributes to the overall anxiety that I associate with schoolwork. And then that starts the whole cycle again, because the reason that I have a hard time starting things is because I have a lot of anxiety with it. It makes me feel physically anxious. It's starting to get to that point, and I feel like I don't want to let it go any farther, and I want to start working on changing this in myself. Realistically, any improvement would be good for me, and I would consider that overall a success. But ideally, I would like to be able to start working 1 to 2 hours after I get home on most weekdays. And on the weekend, I would like to be able to start about 3 hours after I wake up. This is assuming that I have work that I want to do that day, whether it's schoolwork, housework, because some days I just don't have anything, and I'll make a relevant note if that's the case on that day. The main focus of my project is going to be really improving that time. The time in between when I get home or when I wake up to when I'm actually able to start working. That's going to be my real focus. And it's not going to be so much on the quality of work or am I staying focused throughout that work once I get started, because I don't really have many issues with sticking to the actual work as long as I can get that initial inertia to get started. So that's really where my focus is going to be. I plan to keep track of this by writing down the number of hours that it takes from when I get home to when I'm actually able to start working, or from when I get up to when I'm able to start working. I also tend to take side notes to help narrow down the causes and talk about, say, potential days where I don't have any work to do, so that's okay, and I won't count that day, or any other things that might be associated with the problem that could be causing it, or ways that I'm feeling, and my sleeping patterns, and just trying to kind of narrow down where the real source of it is coming from so that I know how to approach it later to try and fix it. I'm going to take these sort of baseline notes with me not really changing things, just kind of managing like I have been recently, and just keeping up with stuff, and just going to try and kind of maintain that until sort of the first wave of exams are over, which seems like if there's a good time to implement a big change in my personal life, it would be once that burden of exams are over and I kind of have a lull. That'd be a good time to start and then kind of let it build up as work builds up again. So I think that's sometime at the beginning of October. I don't have all my exam dates yet, so not entirely sure on the date. Once I've reached that point, I will actually start working at implementing changes and improving that baseline and trying to really narrow down where it's coming from and really start focusing on the source by looking at my baseline and kind of scouring those notes and trying to find that cause. Thank you very much.